Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel. This is Jonathan. Today we are back with Death Note episode 11. Last two episodes really picked up.
Yes. Big reveals.
Big reveals, and we're not even a third of the way into this whole show. So there's a lot
that could happen.
Yeah. So the big thing is L knows who Light is, or well, L suspects who Light is.
Right.
But he's not 100% sure it's him, but he suspects him.
Right.
Whereas Light knows that that's L
now, but he doesn't know his true name.
But doesn't know his real name. So it's like they each have a little bit of information that they don't have enough on either side. So I can't tell you who's closer or what's better to know.
I think for me, I think Light is better for Light to know L's true identity versus Light knowing that he's Kita. Because as soon as he finds out that Light is Kita, there's so much that he could do as far as, I mean, there's still a bunch of evidence, you know.
Right.
I don't think he's going to get a confession out of Light to admit it.
And he has to go through like the whole like legal process.
Right. So right now, L is still only suspecting of Light being Kita. Has no proof, has no hard evidence, has no inclination.
He just knows who he is and his name and everything.
Right. Now, for Light, the fact that he knows Kita,
that's L. This person's L.
Is huge because he has a deal that he can make with the Shinigami.
Right.
To, you know, get the eyes of the Shinigami to see his name, and that's all he needs. Like, that's the missing piece.
Right. Unless there's some other way that he can get his name, because he's never going to admit his name, L.
Correct. No way.
Unless he can like research into his past and somehow find out what his legal name is, break into his apartment, find an ID. Like, there's
right.
Or he could go as far as like just trying to take him out old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
So I think maybe because of that,
I think he mentioned that, right? About getting his hands dirty or something like that. So, but I don't think that's Light's way.
So I think because of that, Light, it's closer. But the ironic thing is that he's closer because L let him.
Right.
L gave that information to him.
But see, and as far as him getting that close, like, how possible would it be for Light? Seems like L has no family, and if he does, could Light find somebody in his family, kill them off that way, and at least say, "Oh, okay, that's the last name."
I mean, maybe he has options,
right?
And I think L knew that to get a chance to get Light, he had to give up information,
right? And
he let himself get close. I'll give a little
to get some.
I'll give up this battle to win the war, type of deal.
Right.
So,
but I think Light's very smart.
They're both smart.
Yeah.
I can't tell you who has the edge. I feel like L's a little bit older. I feel like, and he's been smart longer, been doing this longer, so maybe he has a little bit more experience, real world experience. Yeah,
investigation stuff too.
Yeah, that's the only edge he has. But Light's also like very smart, and he technically has the Shinigami who can help him kind of, a little bit,
right?
If he needed it. Yeah.
Well, he can pick up on cues if the Shinigami's laughing, like when Naomi gave a fake name,
right? Or pinpointing where all the cameras are.
Yeah,
things like that. Anyway, and nobody knows he could see that guy, so that's kind of like an ace up his sleeve. But that's all we got. We're gonna go ahead and hop in. Before we do, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full interactions are over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. We're gonna hop into episode 11.
The episode say assault. Ooh, what if this is Light assaulting L?
Regarding Naomi Misura's disappearance, shouldn't we open an investigation into this matter?
If talking about someone who's been missing for 4 months already, chances are she's probably dead.
But I find it odd that we haven't found her body yet.
Oh.
Did he plan ahead?
Something seems to be happening on Sakura TV.
Oh, the tapes.
In other words, all of the reporters and staff here are Kira's hostages.
Our audience rating should go up 60, no more like 70% after this.
The first tape we received contained a prediction regarding the time of death of 2 suspected criminals who'd recently been arrested. At the exact time that Kira had specified, both men died suddenly of heart attacks yesterday. Kira has instructed us to air the second tape today at exactly 5:59 p.m. Comply with his demands.
This has to be another fake, don't you think?
I am Kira. The news anchor, Mr. Kazuhiko Hibima, will die of a heart attack at exactly 6 o'clock.
What? Change it.
59.
It can't be.
They go back.
My next target is NHN TV commentator Mr. Seiji Kumaizumi, who is scheduled to appear in a live broadcast. He too has dared to defy Kira.
Ryuzaki?
Oh, they're just going against him?
24.
Now that you've seen proof of my powers, you should have no trouble believing that I am Kira.
Stop this broadcast. We can't let him finish.
Get Sakura TV on the line.
I'm trying, but none of my contacts at the station have their phones on.
And nobody's picking up at reception either.
What's L thinking?
The last thing I want to do is kill the innocent. I hate evil and love justice. I intend to create a new world, a perfect world that is free from evil. And as long as no one tries to catch me, I promise that the innocent will not die.
That's why L wants him to stop broadcasting.
I will create a better world that we can all enjoy. Ruled by benevolence, inhabited with kind-hearted, honest people. Try to imagine it. A world where the police and I will...
Oh, he stopped the broadcast.
Well, the mom turned it off.
Darling, this can't be good for your health.
I wonder if you can like reverse somehow.
Sachiko.
He said.
Right, they know that.
Oh.
Oh.
Did he know he was going to try to go stop them?
Double tap. Oh, no.
How did he know it was going to be him? What if they all have heart attacks?
Aizawa, look.
Oh, he's watching the broadcast?
As you can see, someone has collapsed.
Kira did this.
Oh, golly, dude.
Mr. Aizawa,
I've got to go there.
you can't.
You'll be next.
What, you want me to just sit here and watch TV?
If this truly is the work of Kira, you'll just meet the same fate if you go there.
The aliases and fake police IDs were worthless.
Oh,
what are
right.
we gonna do, Al?
He knows their
Kira
names,
has all
though.
their names already, do you?
I guess from his dad, but how do you know
However,
which
if
face
that's
to
the
switch
case,
name?
you'd think it would be easier for him to kill off the entire task force before making a move. I'd say it's not entirely impossible that Kira can kill with only a face. For all we know, he could have just placed surveillance cameras in the area. If we rush down there unprepared, all of us will be killed.
Wasn't it you who said we'd have to risk our lives to catch Kira?
Risking my life to catch Kira and doing something that I know will cost me my life are two entirely different things.
Right.
Oh, yeah?
I understand you want to go there, but if something was to happen to you as well...
I now await a response from the police. They must decide whether or not they'll help me create a better
Paris,
world
London.
for all of us.
Oh, man.
Let's go. Surely you won't kill Dad, Willie.
Oh, shoot.
Dang.
He's
savage.
mad.
Did he get off in a gown, medical gown?
The Kira video. Show me which studio they're broadcasting it from.
He's covering his face.
Hand those tapes over to me. Do you understand? If we stop this broadcast, he'll kill all of us. You're gonna be killed right here and now if you don't give those tapes to me. What?
Oh my God.
It's getting
dicey.
Yep. The instrument to write with can be anything, cosmetics, blood, etc., as long as it can write directly into the note and remains as legible letters. Okay. Interesting.
Good to know.
Good to know. Man, so I guess, did he already have all the agents' names?
I mean, he knows them. I don't know if...
And maybe the video that's running up, he's like, okay, I can tell who that is. And so he writes his first and last name down.
Yeah.
They just don't know.
But even then, it's still just... We talked about this already. He's redirecting from his original plan to be like a Robin Hood type person. He's not only killing criminals, he's killing people.
Anyone that stop him.
These news anchors that have defied him.
Yeah.
This police officer.
Well, what about the news anchors that to prove that he's Kira? What about those news anchors?
Right.
Or did they? Unless they, because at the beginning he was still justifying, like this person was kind of hadn't been arrested yet, but hadn't been convicted yet, but had a couple of bouts with whatever.
Right. Well, I know for sure one of the ones he said of the news anchors he just killed now, he said was defied him in the news. And then he's pretty much telling the public, as long as you don't put your views or publicize your views against me in the media, your life will be spared.
Man, he's getting little, like his rules are getting a little bit.
Yeah.
He's bending a lot. Yeah. Even the original owners of the Death Note, Gods of Death, do not know how much about the note.
This is happening because you chose to make Kira a celebrity.
As you can see, a police car has just arrived.
So we're not alone. There are still other officers out there who are willing to stand up to Kira.
There may be police officers who will see this broadcast and feel moved to take action in the name of justice. If you don't take control of this situation quickly, there will be a disaster.
Two police officers have just collapsed on the sidewalk. I think we may be in danger.
I've confiscated all of the tapes. I'm bringing them to you.
Deputy Director Kitamura. It was Chief Yagami who just drove into the building. Are your preparations complete? Mr. Yagami, listen carefully. In exactly 5 minutes, I want you to come out the front entrance.
What did he plan?
If Kita's his son, he won't kill him.
Right, but he doesn't know that.
Suspects it though.
Yeah, but is it worth the 5% to kill him? The deputy director? But he prepped something else. Or not the deputy director, but
EMP or...
Make sure there are no gaps.
Oh.
Do not reveal your faces. We know that Kira is not in the building.
Oh, they're all covering their face now.
There is a very good chance that Kira is still in the vicinity of the station. As you move out, proceed with caution. You are not to remove your helmet.
Is this... Oh, this is where he was?
There you have it. The police refuse to cooperate with Kira. Kira has become a threat to our very constitution. And as citizens, we must fight back.
These are all of the tapes in an envelope. Everything Kira sent to the station is in here.
Mr. Yagami, this won't go to waste. The postmark is from Osaka. But Kira can control his victims before they die, so he could have delivered it from Osaka without going there himself.
Right. It hasn't even shown light yet.
If the police had said yes and agreed to cooperate with Kira, tape number 3 was supposed to be aired. Tape 4 if the answer was no. He seems particularly interested in those who have assaulted others or those who have somehow hurt or taken advantage of the weak and defenseless. Of course, Kira would play the role of judge in all of this. He wants police officials and L to appear on TV to make a public announcement that we plan to cooperate with him.
Golly.
So what about the content of the 4th video if we were to answer no?
Right.
Mr. Yagami, it should go without saying that the answer is no. Please have someone take tape number 4 over to Sakura TV and authorize them to broadcast it.
It's clear that the police wish to oppose me. This will not go unpunished. I'll start by taking the life of either the Director General of the NPA or the detective known as L, who is currently leading the investigation against me, who will pay the price for your refusal to cooperate in the creation of a peaceful world. You have 4 days to decide.
But he can't kill L.
I mean, unless he makes a deal with the Shinigami.
Oh man, look at it. He's really...
It looks like I've even got God on my side now. It would appear that another Shinigami has come to the human world.
Oh.
And somehow that Shinigami's death note has fallen into the hands of someone who agrees with Kira. And this person most likely has the Shinigami eyes.
Whoa.
Which makes him very deadly. His power to kill surpasses even mine. One thing is for certain, if I leave things, I'm pretty sure that L will be finished. I can't forgive this imposter for the way he's tarnishing
Oh,
Kira's
so it's not him that made the tapes. Oh, wow.
Therefore, what needs to happen very soon is for me to join the task force. It'll allow me to keep track of L and
Oh man, what a twist.
Okay, I thought it was him making those videos. Okay.
There's a strong possibility that this Kira's a fake.
Wow.
No, we should think of him more as a second Kira.
How did he already pick up on that?
Right.
How did you come to that?
Because he's acting differently.
I looked at the victims he used for his predictions on tape number 1. Their purpose was to prove to Sakura TV staff that he is Kira. Both their names were only reported in tabloids and daytime talk shows.
Oh, in Osaka.
Hardened criminals. The real Kira has no need to prove himself using such insignificant criminals. But
Right.
from the perspective of the second Kira, he'd want to make absolutely certain that he didn't predict the death of a criminal who could be killed by the real Kira first.
What's the probability of a second Kira?
60%.
This time I'd say
Ooh,
it's more than
nice.
70%. In the past, he has traditionally avoided killing innocent people. If we can capture one Kira, I think that will provide us with a lot of insight into how we can find the other one.
True.
I'd like your permission to ask your son to cooperate with us on this investigation.
If my son wants to cooperate with you, then I have no reason to prevent it.
I appreciate that.
Oh man.
However, please don't tell him that we think this latest Kira might be a fake. I don't want him to know that yet.
Well, I mean, he knows.
I want to make it...
I gave that death note to you, so why not use it for yourself?
Oh, this is the other Shinigami?
I am using it for myself
Oh,
because I believe in what Kira is doing. I want to meet him and talk to him. That's the only reason I sent all those videos to that TV station. I had to find some way to make Kira notice me.
She's like the big fan.
There's a chance you could be killed.
It's all right. I'm sure that Kira is kind to those with pure hearts. And if it came down to that, I'm still stronger than he is because I have the eyes.
Nice. Yep, she made the deal.
Man, crazy. Woo! She made the deal. What a twist. I didn't see that coming at all.
No, I mean, I mentioned in that the mid notes that was that an after scene? Or was that a
That was a teaser to the next episode.
Okay. I mentioned it in the middle credit or the middle information piece that he's going a separate way of. I mean, I know he's already done it, but I thought he was continuing it. Turns out it's another Kita.
Yeah, what a twist! I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming, and that's gonna like that helps Kira in a way. But now Elle already knows that this is a fake, probably a fake. Kira doesn't know that Elle knows, but Elle doesn't know that Kira knows.
Right.
That this is a fake, right?
But neither will Elle know that Light knows Kita is a fake, another Kita.
Right. So that makes sense how she was able to kill the cop who ran up to the door because she could see the name with the binoculars.
And same with the other 2 police officers.
Yeah. It didn't seem like the part that threw me off that didn't seem like Light was killing the 2 TV broadcasters. I know they were technically against him because they were like defying him, but in the past it was more people who were like directly against him, like the FBI agent, you know, not like just saying things about him.
Yep.
That was the first thing. And then killing a guy who came up, especially if it's like one of his dad's coworkers, seemed off. So now it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and then I guess I would have been proven wrong because I was like, well, he wouldn't kill his dad, right? But knowing that it was another Kita, she would have. Yeah.
Because she doesn't know who the other Kira is. Man, but that's... Go ahead.
I remember that other Shinigami god. Remember he went down maybe an episode or 2 ago.
Yeah, whenever they found out that this one had.
But how many days have passed to where the Shinigami ended up telling her, or did he immediately tell her, "Hey, here's the rules. Here's this. You can make this deal. You can make that." Because it seems like she took the deal right away.
There was a time jump. I'm not sure when or where, or maybe it was whenever he was prepping for, he graduated and then he was prepping for his school.
Oh, that's right.
There was a time jump because it said it's been 4 months since the Pember's wife or fiance is missing.
Oh, that's right.
So 4 months, meaning time has gone by.
Okay. Yeah, because she has she made the deal.
Yeah. So maybe she was already doing it, but they would have picked up on it already, or maybe she was
killing other people
in another way. And it would not enough to pick up on a pattern, I guess. But it just happens to be that the person that found that Death Note was a big Kira fan already.
Yeah.
And so then they probably figured out how Kira's doing it and then wants to meet Kira. And so use that as a way to meet Kira.
Yeah, because I think everything that they did in this episode kind of made us think it was Light's Kira.
Yeah.
The scheduling of those people dying, those broadcasters, the timing of it, the way he would have, future dated their deaths.
That means she had time to figure out how this thing works, and probably also kind of smart. But what was I gonna say? Oh, and then the fact that she took on the eyes that early on makes me wonder what her
true intentions
motive. Like, is she a little bit more evil? Like, what's her motive?
Right?
What's she trying to do?
Yep. I agree.
Dang.
Oh man, that was crazy to find out there's another Kita. I'm excited to see what happens in the next episode.
Oh, and they worked. Well, I guess they're going to start working together.
She's wanting to meet him, but here's the thing: is if she does meet him, and they have a bad encounter or something, and he's already deducted that she has the eyes, right?
Right.
And so
because of like killing, how quickly she was able to kill that one random task force agent and those 2 random cops.
Would Light want to meet her then, knowing that? Because she can kill him.
True. I don't want you to know who I am because at that point there's nothing.
I don't want to meet her because as soon as you see my name,
the way he could meet her is by completely covering his face. Right.
True, like phone call or something like Elle was doing.
Or so like in a ski mask because she has to know what his face. She has to visualize his face and his name to be able to kill him.
Yeah.
So if they meet in person and he's completely covered up.
Well, but here's the thing. We're in an era of internet. We're in an era of whatever, right?
Yeah.
So if she sees his name, regardless without seeing his face, she can Google, she can search, school, those people in that last episode when they were doing the tennis match, they're like, oh, this is Light Yagami. He hasn't played. Yeah.
Tennis champion.
He hasn't played in this long. Yeah. All she needs is the name at this point because she can find a picture on the internet somewhere.
That's true. So that may force him to want to get the eyes too so they can hold each other like.
But I mean, even I don't know that it's holding each other accountable or
because whoever does it first.
At any point it's whoever does it first. You definitely don't want to meet her. You want to figure out who she is. And then I want to see also. I think what'll be fun would be to see the encounter of the two Shinigami gods on Earth, right?
Like, hey, there you are. Like,
or if she's like somehow in the same vicinity that Kita is, but she doesn't know that that's Kita. Like, she can see his name, but that doesn't give her any clues that he's the other Kita.
She would have to see.
Well, she won't be able to see the Ryuk, the Shinigami, his Shinigami god.
I thought you were talking about the Shinigami. It's herself.
Like the two Shinigamis will see each other.
Yeah.
Could they tell each other, oh, I see another one that's her or whatever, you know?
Oh, can you be like, I see another one down there and the girl, so I could only assume the girl walking in front of her is the one with the death note. Is he gonna help? Because they don't really like probe.
True.
Unless it benefits them, I guess.
Yeah, and they wouldn't give.
I guess he can Light could like withhold him from apples and use that as like force him to be like a slave.
Get all twisted.
Yeah, like upside down and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what a twist!
All right, well I'm excited for the next one. Should be fun.
That was really good. That throws a whole curveball on the thing. So excited to see where this goes. Now it's like three components.
Yes.
L versus Kira, L versus Kira number 2, and maybe even Kira number 1 versus Kira number 2.
Yep.
A lot going on. But all right, well that's all we got for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please consider subscribing to our channel for interactions over on our Patreons or early access to future episodes if you want to hop on and check those out. But we'll be back in a few days with episode 12. So until then, we will catch you on the next one. Peace.